I set a budget for doing the whole house and it cost me double.
Christmas Day is actually quite boring.
I've never spent Christmas Day with a partner.
Time goes so fast.
I am literally running out of money. What's Alice's honest review of your house?
I thought I'd walk in and be a bit like,
I would never do another renovation again. Oh, this is a good one. This is something I don't actually know about you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Little bit different video today. This feels very like old school, doesn't it?
It does.
A little collab with my bestie. I thought we'd sit down because we're going to be having dinner tonight anyway, so I thought we might as well film a little chatty Q&A, have a little natter and a catch up. If you haven't seen Alice's face before, this is my best mate Alice.
hiya.
She also makes YouTube videos. When I say I'm obsessed with Alice's vlogs, I mean like my favourite vlogs on YouTube.
Well.
So I'll leave her channel linked in the description down below, of course. But we're going to have a little catch up, some Q's.
I'm ready.
And I've cooked like a Greek-ish / continental / international picky bits dinner. So we've got lamb koftas, we've got Thai chicken kebabs, patatas bravas, salads, hummus, halloumi, flatbreads, all that good stuff. So I'm going to get up our questions on Instagram. Okay, we've loaded up the plates. I think we've got a bit of everything. Right, so the first question is, how did the two of you meet?
We met in person at Thorpe Park.
Yeah, there's actually a vlog of that. I think it's on my old channel still, the first day we met.
Yeah, because me and Han didn't want to go on the roller coaster, so we were the mums holding the bags.
Yeah, we were like the old ladies at the group.
And we bonded over that.
Yeah.
But I'd already watched your channel a lot by that point.
Really?
So yeah, I was already like a bit of a fangirl.
And those potatoes aren't that nice.
Oh no.
They're all right, but then like nothing's. I wouldn't buy them again. So we met through social media and like through mutual friends at Thorpe Park, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, now she can't get rid of me.
Like I'd want to.
Quite spicy them potatoes.
They've got chilli on them. Someone said, how do you keep such a lovely friendship long distance? Ah,
That's so cute.
what a nice question. Well, we talk like nearly every day, don't we?
Yeah.
And we have done for years now. I would say since Sunnyside started, we became closer since then.
Yeah, for sure.
When we started like working together, I mean, we were close anyway because we'd already been to like Paris together. Oh, so cute. We went to Brighton. We've had so many memories.
Yeah, we've had a load.
But then it is hard to like keep up with your friends that live so far away because everyone has such busy lives. But I feel like since our friendship added a little bit of a work element to it, it almost feels like productive at the same time as having a catch up. Do you know what I mean?
That's very true. And I think it helps that we're in the same job because
definitely.
we just get it. So
Yeah.
like we'll just talk absolute nonsense, and if it's been a while, we'll be like, it's been a while, I need an update, and we'll just send each other like long voice notes.
I mean, we'll say give me a life update if it's been about 3 days without having a chat.
Yeah.
And those lamb koftas are really nice.
I'm gonna try one.
Delish. From the butcher's, how fancy.
Ooh, she got me the Bosch one.
A lot of the questions we've got are about the future, so I feel like Alice should give you a bit backstory to her life, because obviously if you're watching this you know probably too much about my life. That like, I've just got the house and moved out and stuff like that. So Alice, give us a little rundown of you.
So I'm a content creator. I work for myself, and then I work for an office as well, like a business, so that's fun. I live with my boyfriend and my one-eyed cat called Gus.
How long have you and your boyfriend been together now?
Like 4.5 years maybe.
Oh my gosh, that's gone so quick.
I know, it's wild.
I can't believe me and Josh have been together nearly 3 years now.
Time goes so fast.
It does.
Like, so fast.
It's actually a bit scary.
Yeah, really scary. And they say like when you have kids it gets like faster, doesn't it? Like,
God.
the days are long but the years are short or something.
Yeah, I see a lot of parents saying that. Someone said, oh, because how long have you lived in your house now?
Just over 3 years. We bought a new build house together, so it's like, it was like blank slate situation. Quite daunting painting like a white box and being quite brave with our colour choices, but yeah, we're slowly making that a home together. We've got our little family unit with the cat.
Oh, Gus is so cute as well.
Yeah.
He was born with 2 eyes, but he had a little accident when he was out on an adventure, didn't he?
Yeah, we went a bit too hard with the adventuring, so now he's an indoor boy.
I think you've done such a good job of making your new build a home, but you've made it so personal to you. I think a lot of people look down on new builds because they're like, oh, they're all the same, but actually your house couldn't be replicated because it's individual to you.
And like we did things like paint the banister black, which is so scary. But I recommend like trying to Photoshop it yourself together, or even just like drawing on the Photos app in your phone painting over stuff that you've got an idea for, it's actually not as scary as you thought. And like as soon as we did big decisions like that, it made such a big difference.
And it like instantly feels like yours then, doesn't it?
For sure.
That was the same with this house. Like as soon as the paint starts to go on, the whole vibe of the house changes. I wouldn't say I miss the renovation at all. I actually think at this moment in time I would never do another renovation again.
No.
But it wasn't a horrible experience, it was just a lot more stressful and a lot more time consuming than I thought it would be. Even though I wasn't the one doing it, I was the only one that could make the decisions and stuff. So I think my next house, I've got to walk in and it's fully done, decorated, perfect.
Would you ever buy a new build?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I would buy a new build that's like bigger than this house. I wouldn't swap this house for a new build, I don't think. Just because I feel like if you get a slightly older house, a lot of the time you get more for your money. Especially where I live, new builds are so expensive and often there's only space for like 1/2 cars on the driveway, and the gardens are not big at all around here. Whereas I'm really lucky in that we've got quite a big driveway, quite a decent sized garden, and a big garage as well. I just think it's better value for money in Essex to not buy a new build. But I love that fresh look of a new build, like that you're the first people in there, everything's brand new. I do love that feeling. But you kind of get that when you do a full renovation anyway.
Yeah, you've done that for yourself.
Would you ever do a renovation?
I don't think so. I'd move into like a newer house, like I wouldn't necessarily like, I'm only ever going to buy a new build now. But I'd move into like an estate that's been built for like 5 years or something, so it's like
still new.
Still fresh.
Yeah.
Just because I'm so scared of like uncovering dodgy electrics or like needing to replace all the windows or the roof, and like that's just a lot. And especially being like self-employed, you don't even know how much you're gonna be earning every month. So
no, and you literally can't guess how much a renovation is going to cost you.
No.
There is always costs that come up that you're not expecting. This house, I set a budget for doing the whole house and it cost me double.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
I know, it is scary. It was to the point where I was like, look, I've got to put certain things first. I've got to prioritise because I am literally running out of money. It's so worth it in the end, and it's nice to know that like everything is how I wanted it to be now, and it feels like a very cosy, safe house, I think.
It feels really cosy.
Yeah. Someone actually asked, hang on, let me find this question. I glanced through them earlier and this one made me laugh. Oh, someone said, hi Alice, we've missed you.
Aww. I thought everyone would be fed up with me on this channel. Sure. We're always like, oh, Alice, my graphic designer.
I'm always talking about you. Here it is. Someone said, what's Alice's honest review of your house? That's such a savage question. Imagine if you were like, oh, it's awful.
No. I thought, because if you go and look at my house tour, we could not be any more different personality-wise. Not personality-wise.
Like decor-wise.
Decor, like clothing, stuff like that, like accessories. My house is very dark and moody, there's a lot of colour. Hannah's house is very white and beige and simple. So I thought I'd walk in and be a bit like, it'd be a bit like sterile.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because to me, I'm like, oh, colour makes it cosy. But like literally the second I walked through the door, I was like, this is actually so cosy. I think it looks different in person than it does on the videos.
Do you think?
Yeah, it looks bigger in person, which I thought was quite interesting because usually it's the opposite.
I mean, don't take that the wrong way, this is not a big house.
No.
It's not like ginormous in the slightest, but it's spacious enough.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely, the cosy vibes are amazing, and I've not shut up about it for the past 3 days, so.
Yeah, it is very cozy. I know what you mean. I think a lot of people, especially like, what is it, like a stigma online of like a sad beige house.
Yeah, and it's
I see
changing
that
as
all
well,
the
isn't
time.
it?
Yeah.
People are like not doing the beige house anymore.
Yeah, definitely. Whereas I think the reason I kept my house very neutral is actually, I think it's quite a deep reason that it's linked with my mental state, because if somewhere looks really busy and looks really cluttered and really colourful, I feel like I can't relax in that moment, and I'm a very anxious, like scatty person anyway. My brain is constantly going. So I like to minimalise my surroundings. Someone said, can you see yourself having kids in your current home? I can.
We already talk about it.
Yeah, we do. We talk about it a lot actually. It is scary because I'm 26 now. You're 30 next year, aren't you?
Sorry, you have to out me like that. It's so scary. It's like so daunting. But I feel like once I'm 30, when
really, it doesn't feel scary in my head. Maybe that's because I'm not 30 next year.
Yeah.
But I've always thought that like 30s is your new 20s. That's what everyone says. And I've always been really excited for my 30s. I think because I've always wanted kids, wanted a family, like wanted a settled life. To me, that's in your 30s. So I've always been really excited to get to my 30s. And you've got to think how lucky you are if you get to your 30s. I know that's really deep, like all of a sudden. But so many people don't don't make it to their 30s that like, I can't remember who it was I saw online, but someone said it's a privilege to get old, and I was like, that's actually so true. Not that 30s are old. That is not what I meant.
She's digging the hole.
But you know what I mean, like, to get to that era of life is so exciting, I think. I can't wait for my 30s, personally.
It's like the settled era, isn't it? You've kind of figured yourself out.
Yeah.
You've got some money behind you so you can do some stuff. Yeah, I am looking forward to it, but just saying I'm 30 is wild. And because I'm like generally the older one of my friendship group, I'm like the first to be 30.
I think that's exciting.
Yeah.
Have you got like a, I know a lot of people do like 30 before you're 30. That puts pressure on me though, I think. I don't think I want to do like a bucket list for a certain age.
Yeah, I was debating that, and then it went in the way of like feeling like I'm just doing it because I should do it, and then it feels too much pressure and I don't want to do that. I just want to live my like soft, easy life. So yeah, I don't want to put the pressure on just doing something because I felt like I had to do it.
I think that's a lot of what your 20s feels like. It's so hard in your 20s because everyone's at such different stages of life, and there really is no right or wrong. Like, I have friends that are married, I have friends that have 2 kids, I have other friends that are single, I have friends that, I don't know, travel around the world, and others that would rather stay at home. Like, everyone's so different, there's no right or wrong. But I think there is a bit more pressure in your 20s than your 30s. I think whatever you're doing in your 30s, people don't really question it, whereas in your 20s there's this pressure to like make the most of life.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
go
mean?
and experience life before you settle down.
Yeah, whereas I've never wanted to do that. I've always been like, but I just want to settle down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've just never been one for travel, really.
Hannah can't pack light.
Oh my gosh, I can't pack light to go to my mum's for the day. Honestly, I have like a duffel bag if I'm going to hers.
She brings a dressing gown for a sleepover. That's commitment. That's valuable space in the suitcase.
But the dressing gown is more valuable.
There we go.
It's worth it.
Backpacker life, not for you.
Oh, this is a good one. This is something I don't actually know about you.
Oh, okay.
Because we talk about our jobs a lot, right? But someone says, what would your dream jobs be if you weren't both doing YouTube and small businesses? Like, if you weren't a graphic designer, you weren't doing YouTube, what would you want to do?
I'd probably want to do something in marketing.
Really?
Which I feel like it's a bit of an offshoot of what we do anyway. But like, maybe for like a bigger brand. Like, imagine having to plan this really cool influencer event and you have to like source all the signs and like invite everyone and like arrange it. Maybe like event planner / marketing.
There's so much that goes into that as well.
I know. That'd be a very stressful job, but I feel like it'd be quite fulfilling because you've got a project to work towards and then you start again and do another one rather than just doing the same stuff over and over again. What about you?
At one stage I wanted to be an estate agent because I love like property, houses, stuff like that. But I actually think that's a really intense job, and like the pressure on estate agents is unreal. Side note, have you watched that series called Staff Lets Flats?
No.
On Channel 4? Oh my gosh, it is so funny. It's about an estate agent family. Honestly, like, I don't know if it would be your sense of humour to a T, but I find it hilarious. It's like a really dry sense of humour. You know Chi with a C?
Yeah.
It's kind of that sense of humour. Like,
okay.
It's just funny, and that's about an estate agent. So yeah, I would say probably being an estate agent, but when I think about it deeper, I was going to say estate agents is really scary work, but my other answer was going to be being a midwife, which is also a really scary job. But I am like baby obsessed, and I love One Born Every Minute. I love programs like that. The thought of like bringing a child into the world and like helping a woman through that experience, it must be like, how do you even describe that feeling?
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
But it's such a scary job.
Yeah, and I feel like, not that I think you'd be bad at it, but you're really emotional.
Oh,
So on the bad times.
Oh, I would be horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am too empathetic for that.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I had to have hypnotherapy for empathy once when I was
Really?
younger. Not once, for like a course of it. Yeah, because I was too empathetic. That was affecting like my everyday life.
Oh,
No, don't. It sounds really pathetic saying it out loud. I still get it a little bit. I get it a lot on the tube, funnily enough. Like when I'm on the tube in London, if I see someone that looks nervous, anxious, unwell, it makes me feel the same. Do you get that?
No, I'm oblivious to everyone.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I actually once got off the tube because someone else looked so scared, and I was like, that's giving me a bad vibe, so I got off the tube and got back on the next tube. So I'm definitely still a bit too much of an empath, I think. What was your favourite subject in school? Also, how wild is it how long ago we left
Oh
school?
my god, damn. I thought about this the other day, so I was thinking, oh, I wonder when like my 10-year school reunion is. I would not be going. I did not like school.
Really?
And I was like, oh wait, it happened. If it had have happened, which I don't think it did, it would have happened in 2021.
Would you go to a school reunion?
No.
Wouldn't you? I would.
No, but you still get on with people at school. I kind of left school, like, never really had like a solid group of friends. I came out with like 2 friends.
Yeah.
Both from different friendship groups.
I mean, I wouldn't want to like rekindle a friendship with anyone I went to school with, because I think when you're a teenager, you're such different people.
Yeah.
Josh is about to walk in the door.
He is like a hawk.
Yeah, because our front door squeaks so loud. Do you want anything to eat? We've got lamb koftas. Oh, Josh brings food home.
Oh my god, come in, stay.
Wow, thank you so much.
What a delivery.
Gingerbread and white chocolate cookies. Thank you.
I've never had them.
Haven't you? Oh my gosh, we're going to have to put one in the microwave after. They are unbelievable. Okay, let's do a little Christmas section. Josh has just gone upstairs after he's delivered the Christmas cookies. Someone said, what does your Christmas day look like?
Me and my boyfriend and the cat go to my parents' house on Christmas Eve, and then we'll help them like prep dinner, play games, and then on Christmas Day he'll go to his family and I stay at my mum and dad's house. Like my grandma comes to our house, we have like the regular Christmas dinner. And then my boyfriend will come back in the evening and probably have some drinks. It's a small one. I've got quite a small family. He has a big family, so like last year I went to his house and there was so many people there, which is so wild to me because I've never had like a big family, but yeah, it's nice. I think when we have kids though, I'll be more inclined to want him to be with us.
That would be fun.
I told you we talk about our kids a lot that we've not had yet.
Do you want a big family?
I've always said I want like 3 to 4 children, which is a lot.
That is a big family, I would say.
Yeah, but I feel like I'll probably have 2 and be like, never mind.
Yeah, the thing is, as soon as you have a third, you've got to get the bigger car.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's not like a family of 4 on like tickets that you buy and stuff like that, or meals out. It's then family of 4 plus a child.
Yeah,
do
that's
you know what I
a
mean?
lot.
It is a big extra expense, I think, especially the car thing. You could definitely squeeze 3 kids into a normal car, maybe a slightly bigger car, but if you ever wanted a full, you've got to go minivan.
Yeah, am I a minivan mum kind of person? I don't think I've got the patience for any more than 2 kids. I don't know who I'm kidding, but I think it's like the years of growing up watching big family vloggers that's like, I love the dynamic when there's like a younger kid and the older one can like interact with them, and like it's just really cute and wholesome, so.
Yeah, I can imagine, like a lot of people say it gets easier the more kids you have. I don't know how many I want really. I think definitely at least 2.
Yeah.
I think my ideal would be 3. And you don't really know until you have your first child, do you?
Yeah, what if we're like, oh my god, this is so much.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you do on Christmas Day?
So our Christmas this year is obviously different because we've both moved out for the first time. So Josh and I have actually never spent Christmas Day together. I've never spent Christmas Day with a partner in my whole life. It's always been with my family. So this year, obviously we're gonna spend Christmas Eve at home and we're just gonna watch a Christmas film, just the 3 of us, me, Josh and Sonny, in our matching Christmas family pyjamas that I'm definitely gonna make him wear. And then we're gonna wake up here Christmas morning, obviously. We'll do our presents between us, take Sonny for a morning walk, little stroll, and then we're both going to my parents for the morning, just for like a bacon sandwich and a Bucks Fizz. About midday, middle of the day-ish, Josh is going home to his family to have Christmas dinner with them. I'm staying with my family to have Christmas dinner with them. My brother, my sister-in-law and my nephew are coming round, and it's my nephew's first Christmas, so I'm so excited about that. And then in the evening, they'll head home, obviously because they've got a baby, and I'm going to drive over to Josh's family for the evening to watch Gavin and Stacey with them and spend the evening with them, probably play some games.
Yeah, there's a new Gavin and Stacey, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
On Christmas Day.
I completely forgot about that.
I can't wait. And apparently, if you start watching Gavin and Stacey from the very beginning on the 4th of December, 1 episode a day, it leads you up exactly to the most recent Christmas episode on Christmas Eve. So then you'll be ready on Christmas Day for the new episode.
I need to do that.
So yeah, that's what our Christmas will look like this year. I can't wait for Christmas this year. I'm really excited. I feel like when you're an adult, it goes through a stage definitely where it's not as exciting anymore. And then it gets to the next stage of life when you've either moved out and you're decorating your own home for Christmas, or when the next generation start arriving, like with my nephew, and then it becomes exciting again. So I feel like this year it's exciting again, and then I don't know, maybe it's gonna get boring again though once we've been in the house for a few years.
No, imagine when your nephew gets even bigger and he starts understanding it.
I know, yeah, because obviously he's not going to really understand anything this year and he'll be 10 months old.
Oh.
Disclaimer, if you have any little ears listening, skip the next 30 seconds. Would you do Elf on the Shelf with your kids?
My instinct is no, because
Really?
I'll probably forget. But then I think I'll get swept up when the time comes, so probably yes.
I think you'll get swept up. And also I feel like you're such a creative person, you would love doing that.
Yeah. I do get people's Facebook recommendations for it already.
So do I.
I I think Facebook knows.
Yeah, I think I'm exactly the same as you. Initially, I think, no, my child will not know what that is.
Yeah.
But then they go to school and everyone else is, like, tells what their elves have done overnight and stuff like that. So I think I will end up doing it one day. But I think I love doing it.
Yeah, actually, we'll have pre-planned it before we're doing it. It won't be
You'll have a spreadsheet.
I will.
How do you both juggle the busyness of life, seeing friends, family, work, chill time, etc.? I don't.
I was literally going to say I just don't think it's possible. Like, I see a lot of people posting like how in 1 week you're supposed to fit like 40 hours of work in and go to the gym every day and like do this and do this and do this. Like, traditionally life wasn't set up like that. Like, the man would go to work, the woman would stay at home.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, I try and give myself a bit of grace if I'm like falling behind on some life things. I'm like, I am also working full time. It's not just me that's responsible for doing the life bits. Practicality wise, trying to keep on top of it. I have a shared Google Calendar with my boyfriend. I'll write like to-do lists for the week. I've got that from you actually. Yeah. I do like a note in my phone, just on like my iPhone notes, and do like Monday to Friday.
Do you do that every week?
Most weeks,
right?
When I want to be organised, because some weeks I kind of rebel against it and I don't like being told what to do.
Even though it's you deciding what you do.
Yeah, even though it was me. Like, past me has told me what to do, I'll be like, no one tells me what to do. It just depends what mood I'm in.
You're so stubborn, it's hilarious.
It really is.
I love a weekly to-do list. If I don't do that list on a Sunday afternoon / evening, sometimes I can do it on a Monday morning, but if I end up not doing it at all, my whole brain feels foggy for that entire week, and it really affects me mentally, because I don't not only feel like unorganised, but it makes me feel down and like really unmotivated. So I'm like, I woke up today and I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I can't feel like that.
Yeah.
I've especially gotten better with that since moving out as well, because now I have to keep my routine regimented, otherwise you just don't get everything done. But how I juggle it, I just don't really see friends a lot.
People say, how do you balance it? You can't do all the brand jobs you've been doing and like new house, like figuring out like being a house owner. Like, you don't realise like doing the washing and like folding the washing and cleaning the house, like
paying bills, contacting the council, things that you don't know about until
like, you can't possibly spin all the plates at once. You're only one person.
Yeah, I do think that, and I think that quite a lot, but then on the flip side, my brain, it's like I've got the angel and the devil on my shoulders. One side I'm like, you're just one person, you're a one-man band, don't be so hard on yourself. The devil on my shoulder says, get a life, Han, you're just an influencer. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it's not a difficult job, but mentally, and it's very time consuming as well. I think a lot of people don't think it is, but it really is. You are your own boss, which in whatever industry it is difficult enough. I definitely have that angel and devil. I'm like, be kind to yourself. And then the next minute I'm like, why haven't you posted on Instagram for 12 days? Do you know what I mean?
That's my inner dialogue.
Yeah, I feel the same with TikTok as well, but we both said this weekend that we really want to try and like post more on TikTok, because it's so casual and it's such a fun platform.
Yeah, I love TikTok.
It is really fun, and I watch so much TikTok now. Like, I have my regular people that I watch like they're YouTubers. It's crazy.
I love it.
What kind of TikToks do you watch?
Cat related ones.
That doesn't surprise me.
Nope. Crochet. I'm honestly, another fact I didn't say about myself earlier was that I'm actually mentally probably like a 70-year-old granny, because I like to sew, I like to crochet. But I don't mind that. There's nothing like, I don't want to go out and drink and like go on a big bender. I just want to live my little happy life. So
I honestly think, we spoke about this actually, one thing that I could really easily become obsessed with, this is so random, is Lego. But like we were saying, I don't like a cluttered environment. I don't want the final result out on show, but I love the process of building something with Lego.
I didn't think you'd have the patience for Lego.
Oh yeah, I can sit there for hours and build something.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it, but I can't stand having the end result around. Okay, the next question is, this is basically saying, like, in the old influencer community, are we still friends with anyone else, or is it just each other?
Best really close friends, it's just me and you, I'd say.
Yeah.
But like,
still friendly with
we'd still people are just living their own lives, aren't they? Like, I suppose it's like any kind of friendship. Like, I'm acquaintances with everyone I used to do martial arts with, for example. And if we went out or I bumped into them, I'd have a great catch up and maybe go for a coffee. That's the kind of situation it is, but it's different because they're literally all over the country.
Yeah, and also I feel like people see a friendship online, and then if they don't see that friendship online anymore, they're like, oh, they fell out. When actually that's not, I've never fallen out with another influencer ever.
No.
But you just kind of like, not even grow apart, you just get busy and grow up. like rather than grow apart. But you still see each other, and like whenever we go to events and we see people, like there's been events we've been to this year actually, where you see people you haven't seen for years, and it's honestly like nothing has changed.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's such a nice feeling. So I would say we're both still friendly with people in the influencer community, but none of my other best friends are people that we were best friends with years ago. Right, we're gonna make this the final question because one, the food's gone cold now, and two, we're just kind of done. I mean, I think we've had quite a good attempt at that, and we've also got cookies. But the last question is, this is a cute one. What future moment are you both excited for?
Oh, that is a cute one.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I think we've mentioned this already, but like my settled era, like mum life, it'll be obviously stressful, but like hosting Christmas as a mum, like doing all the little traditions that I remember as a kid for my kids, family holidays. That's not like a point, that's just like a scale of what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think that's not that far away.
No, it's not.
Like, it's scary to think that, but it's not like, it's like within the next 10 years, definitely.
Within the next 5 for me, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon next 5 as well. I hope so anyway. Crazy. Imagine when we're sat here with little sprogs either end of the table.
Oh my god, I know.
And we're like picking up yoghurt off the floor.
What about you?
I'm really excited for one day when I've got kids that are a little bit older. I'm most excited for the baby stage, I'm not gonna lie. But when they're a little bit older and they understand Christmas, I would love to hire some kind of big house that's really cozy with a big Christmas tree, have all my family, have all Josh's family, all the kids, a really chaotic Christmas, and like get up on Christmas morning after Santa's been, like with all the kids there, even if there's like 12 kids or whatever, with everyone's children, like every member of the family and all the kids. I would absolutely love that, as long as I'm not cooking Christmas dinner. I'll do the roast potatoes because I am good at them.
Yeah, it can be a group effort.
Yeah, it's group effort, 100%. Yes, I'm really excited for that Christmas, but I'm also really excited for when my kids are teenagers.
Really?
So many people are dreading that. I'm so excited. I want to be like their friend, but not to a point where you can't parent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I still want to have authority, but I really want my kids to be able to like come to me with anything.
Yeah, I know. I feel like our parents were really good at that, so I want to definitely be that for mine too.
Yeah, my mum is 100% my best friend. No offence.
It's okay, we love her.
So in general, we're excited for family and Christmas. I just love Christmas.
Yeah, me too.
Even more now. Last year I really wasn't that bothered about Christmas.
I don't even really like Christmas Day that much. It's like the excitement for it. Like Christmas Day is actually quite boring.
It's the decorations for me.
Yeah.
The food, turkey and stuffing. Ooh. That's that really. That's the last question. I feel like that was a really good little chat. I mean, we've been filming for 63 minutes.
Oops.
Oh my
god.
Fun
editing
I know,
that.
God bless me editing this in the future. I hope you're okay, Han, when you get to this point. If you made it this far, Christ, have you not got anything better to do?
Congratulations.
Congrats. If you made it this far into the video, comment down below the carrot emoji and we'll know, because that's a very specific emoji as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next Sunday with another little video. Bye guys.
Bye.
Love ya.